everybody, welcome to the Black Sheep Props channel. I'm Steve and I'm here to teach you the tips, tools, techniques, and materials for building your very own super cool EVA foam props. Now in our last build, making an EVA foam noisy cricket, part 1, you saw how much of this we knocked out. We got the whole body, actually the whole handle built. We got the body built, we got most of the barrel built. We got these cool little details on the back of each side done. Tons got done in part 1, and now in this episode, making an EVA foam noisy cricket, part 2, we're going to finish this bad boy, and when we're done finishing the build, which is going to be our barrel, a bunch of our additional little details all around it, the little cocking device on the back with the little threads there for your thumb, pretty cool. Once we're done with those details, then we're going to seal the whole thing with black Plastidip, and then we're going to paint it. And we're going to use 2 different painting techniques in here. We're going to spray it and we're going to use a brush. But super easy. Easier than the build is the paint job. So if you're ready to hit it, let's make something. Alright, now we're going to come in with our sharpened brass tube. All right, there we go. Look at that. Not bad. Not bad at all. We're going to come in and poke it out. All right, there's one. Now we're going to come in with a slightly smaller brass tube. There we go. That easy. Perfect. All right, we're going to make our circle details. Probably that one and that one. All right, now we're going to come in with our X-Acto. We're going to stand it straight up, and we're going to pivot right around our circle. There we go. Super. There we go. The bottom is all wet, just like that. We're going to come in the center. All right, I have a blown out glove. Excuse my blown out glove. But all right, there we go. All right, here we go. We're going to put our barrel on and we're going to use this wood dowel. So we're going to cut the wood dowel off right there. We're going to try to taper the front end a little bit. So let's knock this off real quick on the bandsaw. Let's see if we can tackle this with the Dremel. All right, there we go. It kind of chews it up a little bit. Let's go in with our smooth bit, see if we can clean it up a little bit. Let's come in with our 220. Now we'll come in with our 320. Pretty cool. All right, there we go. We've got contact cement on both ends. Give it a few minutes. Pretty easy. We're going to come in, we're going to center it. Just like that. Mighty cool. Got a slight taper there. Wow. All right, now we're going to come in with our brass tube again. We're going to... Now we got 4 of these, and what they're going to do is they're going to come in and they're going to go right on the handle, just like that. Okay, now we're going to come in with a slightly larger tube. Now we've got 2 of this size, and we've got 4 of this little size. Okay, we have our wood burner heated up. We're going to take our little rivets and we're going to put a little hole right in the middle of our rivet. Real easy. Just going to come in. Just like that. See that? Okay. There we go. Let's get a glove on. Like that. All right, check it out. Pretty cool. Get the bottom wet. We're gonna come in and we're gonna put it right there. All right, there we go, just like that. Wow. All right, now what we're going to do is this. We're gonna make 4 little details in here. And what we're going to do is this. We're going to come in and we're going to stick our wood burner in on an angle like that. And we're going to make that detail right in here 4 times. So we're going to come in here very carefully and we're going to stick. All right, look at that, nice. Okay. All right, now we've transferred our little piece that's going to be the hammer on the back of our Noisy Cricket, and we traced around our paper template, so when we cut, we want to cut on the inside of our Sharpie line. Very easy. We're going to come in, stand our knife straight up. All right, this is going to come in and go right on the back, just like that, right there. All right. All right, there we go. We're just going to come in and we are going to stick it right in the middle, just like that. All right, there we go. There's the hammer. Now we're going to do the little detail piece that goes on the back of it. All right, now we've got our little piece of foam marked. We're going to make the little grip on the end of the hammer, and it's got these tiny little details in it. So what we're going to do is, this is how wide our piece is going to be, this is how long it's going to be, and we're going to put slits in all those areas. So what we're going to do is we're going to come into each line, we're going to make a slit through the, just through the surface of the foam, just like that. All right, now we barely put a slit there, and this is why. We're going to come in with our heat gun. We're going to make those slits open up. Just like that. Pretty cool, huh? All right, let's come in and all right, look at that. Nice little detail. We just did slight little slits with our X-Acto knife, and then we heated it up with the heat gun, and it caused them to open up. Very nice. All right, now that is a detail. Good. We're gonna take our wood burner that let's make sure it's hot. Oh yeah, it's hot all right. Now we're gonna come in and we're gonna make a little hole right in the center. All right, look at that. Just like that. Now we're gonna come in with another one and do the same thing. Perfect, look at that. That is sweet, sweet awesome. there. All right, there we go. Check that out. Nice little grooved detail on the back of the hammer. And we added another couple rivets. And that pretty much wraps up the build. Pretty tight. Very cool. All right, here we go. We're out at the spray stand. We're gonna coat our noisy cricket. Even if you're in a well-ventilated area, always use your respirator. You don't wanna mess around spraying Plastidip or spray paint or anything. So be careful. Piece of cake. All right, there we go. Check out that little bad boy. So what we're gonna do is this, really simple. We're gonna come in with our metallic finish. Look at that cap, man, that's like chrome. We use this same paint on Luke's lightsaber, and we're gonna use that for this. So the whole thing's gonna have this chrome finish, so we're gonna spray it, and really simple, then we're gonna come in after that with our black, and we're gonna do these two pieces of the handle, and that's it. So we'll get our stuff together and we'll head out to the spray stand and we'll hit it. All right, here we go. We're out at the spray stand. We're gonna spray our noisy cricket with our super jammin' chrome spray paint. And don't forget, wear your respirator even when you're outside in a well-ventilated area. All right, there we go. Look at that. That is chrome. Holy smokes. That is some powerful paint right there. Looking good. Now what we did, as you could tell when we painted it, is we held it right here by these two pieces of the handle because we needed to get all of the silver parts silver. And the reason that that did not matter is because these inner pieces of the grip on both sides we're going to paint with black. All right, and as you can tell, even though we were spraying right directly at our hand right here, and that's why we got all this on here, you saw how it was kind of floating around. That's why we always say, be smart, do not be a dum-dum, wear a respirator. You don't want this being inside of you. All right, now we're gonna come in with our black. And we're going to use the square edge of our brush to get in here, just like that. All right, now we've talked about this before, that sometimes when you put your acrylic down, it doesn't go down super well. It almost handles a little bit greasy or a little bit oily, and it seems like you're not getting good coverage. So what we'll do is we'll take our time and we'll go around the whole piece. We'll get one layer down, we'll let it dry, then we'll come back in and start to layer up. And once we start to layer up, that's when we start to get like really good coverage. All right. Cool. All right, there we go. We've got both sides coated in black. We've given it some time to dry, and we're just going to come in and we're going to start putting down a second layer. Look at that, that's really filling in solid black now. All right, there we go. That is completely coated now. There were a couple little tiny kind of thin spots on there, but once we let it dry, then we came in and bam, hit it with a second coat. See that? A little different than that side. You can see little tiny see-through pieces, but there you cannot. Wow, very cool. All right, so we're gonna come over to this side and we're gonna start doing the same thing. 2 coats of black on both sides of the handle. Just like that. We're gonna hang it there, let it dry. All right, now we're gonna come in with our Cayman blue. Piece of cake, flip it over, fill these in. We've got it on both sides. Very nice. And I think we could probably get a second coat on there. So we're gonna let that dry. Then we're gonna go back in and hit it with a second coat. All right, there we go. You saw how easy it was to put the Cayman blue inside the vents there. Really easy. And that's it. We've got the chrome finish, we've got the black on the handles, and we've got the Cayman blue inside the vents. And with that final blue detail, that brings our Noisy Cricket build to a close. Pow! There we go. There is the finished Sweet Sweet Awesome Men in Black Noisy Cricket. You saw it, it was that easy. Finishing off the build was super easy. We used a little bit of wood in this prop. We shaved down the end to taper the barrel. You saw the little rivet details we put all over this thing. We used a little wood burner action in there too. And you saw how we used the X-Acto knife to make the slits into the little cocking device, and then we hit it with the heat gun and spread it out a little bit. A lot of cool little details in this tiny little build. Small in size, huge and awesome. And you saw the paint job, super easy. You saw us spray it with this really cool, very chrome looking spray paint. And then we went in really simple brush work for the black handle and the blue details inside the vents. Super jamming. Man, look at that thing. This thing's so cool. The Noisy Cricket. That's it. That concludes making an EVA foam Noisy Cricket Part 2. Hope you liked it. If you did, give us a like, share us with a friend, and subscribe to this channel. And together we're going to go step by step through a lot more super cool builds so that you get the props you deserve. Thanks for coming. See you next time.